Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few interesting things to go over. Some new information has just dropped about the next Nintendo console regarding the release date. Some more Pokemon things have dropped. We've got more rumors for the Scarlet and Violet DLC. Plenty of things to get into today. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really does help out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's go over this new information for the next Nintendo console. It was posted by Nintendo Rumors, saying a report from Money DJ, a wealth management company, suggested that Nintendo's next console could release around Q1 2024. This is based upon a report regarding Foxconn's production and sales outlook over the next year. Money DJ was one of the first to reveal details about the NX. So let's take a look at this article and why this actually gives us quite a bit of hope about the release date for this Nintendo Switch 2 or next Nintendo console, whatever you want to call it. So this was posted on Tom's Guide. So Nintendo Switch 2 release date just tipped. Here's when it could arrive. So we could see a Nintendo Switch successor in the first quarter of 2024. So while Nintendo hasn't yet confirmed a Nintendo Switch successor, the rumor mill is chugging along, yada yada yada. A fairly credible financial site with a track record for Nintendo leaks suggesting we could see the Nintendo Switch 2 launch in the first quarter of 2024. So Chinese investment site Money DJ recently published a report outlining the production outlook at Hongzhou, I probably got that wrong, a metal cases manufacturer and subsidiary of Honhai Technology Group, better known in international markets as Foxconn. Foxconn is best known for being Apple's go-to manufacturer for the best iPhones, but it has branches that work assembling gaming consoles as well. So, Money DJ experts say sales at Hongzhou to peak in the latter half of 2023, citing Nintendo's plans to launch the Switch successor in the first quarter of 2024. It isn't specified if that means the first quarter of the calendar or the fiscal year. The company's official statement implied the latter, as Nintendo's president Shuntaro Furukawa confirmed back in May that Nintendo has no plans to release any hardware during its next fiscal year, which ends on March the 31st, 2024. So, Nintendo Switch 2 announcement soon. So, still, if accurate, that means we likely won't have much longer to wait to learn from much more about what Nintendo has planned. The purported release date suggests we could see an official Switch 2 announcement sometime later this year. And remember, we are getting what we usually get, a Nintendo Direct in September. We usually get one in June, we get one in September, and September very well could be when the next Nintendo console is announced. So with the original Switch, Nintendo officially announced the console in October 2016 ahead of its launch in March 2017, so it's not a long shot to imagine Nintendo could follow a similar timeline with the Nintendo Switch 2, and with an early 2024 release date, Nintendo would avoid the potential of negativity impacting sales of the original Switch over the holiday season, and the buzz generated over a new model on the horizon could help shift any remaining stock. Well, we won't know whether this release window is accurate until Nintendo announces anything. It's worth pointing out that Money DJ has a good track record with Nintendo Rumors. The site was one of the first to reveal details about the original Switch's production, then codenamed the NX in 2016, which later turned out to be correct. So we're keeping our fingers crossed that Nintendo announces the Switch successor sometime this year. It was noted in June that the company is already thinking about the transition with the current Switch to its next generation system. We want to do as much possible in order to smoothly transition our customers, yada yada yada. So it's looking very, very likely that we are going to actually be getting the next Nintendo console as early as April 2024. Again, we know it can't be before March the 31st because that's what the Nintendo president said, but anytime after that is, you know, it's just free. Like we could definitely get it 100%, especially with this information coming out now as well. So definitely exciting about the next Nintendo console, and yeah, hopefully we should be getting, and if this is correct, which again it most likely is, we should be getting an announcement at some point this year. So again, that could be in September's Nintendo Direct, because again, I feel like the last Nintendo Direct was very much a love letter to the Nintendo Switch with all of the kind of things that dropped for it. It was such a good Direct, and I think it was just an au revoir to the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, if the next Nintendo Direct featured around the next console, which again might not give us a release date, or it very well could. It could say like April or May 2024. I don't know, but very interesting, very exciting. hopefully won't have to wait too long now for the next Nintendo console announcement or even the console itself. So that's all the Nintendo Switch stuff I wanted to go over. Next up, we got a few other things that have dropped for Pokemon. So if you weren't aware, basically there's a new music collective song being worked on for Pokemon. I'm not sure how to pronounce the band name in Hypen, probably got it wrong, but basically this is now available. Serebii tweeted out saying the Pokemon Music Collective song One and Only by, again, I don't want to butcher the name, is now available with the music video now available to watch. So yeah, you can go watch this, just some new music, new Pokemon music, really, really cool. So that's that. Next up, we have a big new Pokemon Unite announcement as well. So Pokemon Unite tweeted out saying a brand new mode with a brand new map will appear in Pokemon Unite on the 21st of July. Look forward to more details soon. And again, next week is quite a big one for Pokemon in general, because obviously we know that like the 15th is the 25th anniversary or whatever, but not the 15th, but it's basically the 25th anniversary next week for Mewtwo Strikes Back. 21st July is when Mewtwo is going to be available in Pokemon Unite. 21st July is now when we're getting a new mode as well. So it's looking likely that we'll be getting the Mewtwo raid announcement next week. Again, Delphox does finish this Sunday, so we very well could get it Sunday night, Monday morning, depending on time zones, which again, I feel like is a little bit more likely. If we get nothing announced on Sunday, then that definitely means the Mewtwo is going to be getting announced at some point next week, which again, I still think is the case, because there's so much Mewtwo celebration stuff going on, Mewtwo and Mew anyway. So that's right around the corner. This could also point towards a potential Pokemon Presents next week as well, just because there's a lot of information dropping on the 21st of July. There's obviously the raid stuff they have to drop for Mewtwo and Mew, and within that, they could obviously drop more information about the DLC. So again, whether that's going to happen or not, I think there's a slither of hope for a potential presents next week. But either way, the concrete information we know we're getting is obviously Pokemon Unite stuff and hopefully Mewtwo raids as well next week once the Delphox raids finish. I know that we still have Rillaboom as well, which is like the last 7-star. But again, we'll probably just get that at some point in the future, because again, we should have already had that, because I don't think Pokemon were expecting to go like 3 weeks without a raid, and so we should have already had, like, Rillaboom should have been like this week, like finishing this week, but of course it's Delphox because of that pause we had. But anyway, that's the Unite stuff. Finishing things off, we have a little bit more information to go over about the DLC as well. A little bit of a rumor, a little bit of a theory by Light. So he posted saying, we always have to check all details from the trailers. This probably could be a huge find. So checking the last video of the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC, when Ogerpon appears for the first time in-game, at the left, you can see like some brilliant crystals in what I think could be a cave. Since being an ogre, most likely to live in one, where this cave is the mouth of the mountain that is seen at the beginning of the trailer. So yeah, we've got some crystals here, and a tooth as well, just behind Ogerpon. You can kind of like see it in the background and stuff. So it very much looks like the Ogerpon is going to be residing in this kind of like cave, which makes sense anyway, because they were both kind of like shown at the same point, and it just looked like, it looks a little bit like Ogerpon, not like in, I mean, it could look like Ogerpon like behind the mask, we don't know, but obviously it's got like the horn and stuff, so we know that's the case. But yeah, we definitely have the cave in the background of this Ogerpon footage, so 100% it looks like that's where we are going to have to go to meet Ogerpon or battle Ogerpon or even save Ogerpon. We could be doing that, we don't know. So if there are Terra Crystals inside, we could already get an idea of where he was able to get the crystals that it wears in his mask, which leads me to think could be in here. Again, there could be anything in this cave, really. There could be like really strong wild Pokemon, there could be like these Terra Crystal things for the Terraforms, or it could just literally be where Ogerpon lives. Who knows? But either way, this definitely looks like it's going to be quite a prominent part of the Teal Mask storyline. So that is going to be everything for today's video, though. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It does really help out. Leave comments with your thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 2, the next Nintendo console. When do you think it's going to be dropping from this information? Again, it could easily be April. It could be May, it could be June, who knows? But we should be getting an announcement for it very, very soon, because as I say, Money DJ, they've got a very good track record, and they obviously leaked the first Switch as well. So it only kind of comes full circle that they're leaking the second one as well, in terms of when it should be hopefully out. But let me know your thoughts on that. And also, do you think we're going to be getting a Pokemon Presents next week with all the Mewtwo stuff? And then also, what are your thoughts on Ogerpon's kind of like cave background thing? Do you think it is going to be where it, you know, resides, or do you think it's just going to be something completely different? Let me know your thoughts on all that. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Till next time though, guys, have a good one, and peace.